Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Appreciate you jumping on. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. It certainly helps my channel. We are going to hear some news today on new Ripple stablecoin RLUSD, as well as some issues for Tether in the EU. And we're also going to hear some major smack talking from Mark Yusko on Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. So stay tuned for that. Very interesting. Let's take a look at pricing. Bitcoin at 97,232. Yes, the market has certainly cooled off over the last 24, 48 hours, but no fear. This is what happens during the bull market. We're going to see drawbacks like this throughout, but it eventually will go up. I mean, how much can we be complaining about 97,000 right now when most of the year we were at what, 40 to 60,000? So 97,000 is still pretty damn good. Ethereum also cooled off, sitting at 3,434. Tether in the number 3 spot. XRP at the number 4 spot, sitting at 223. And Solana currently at the number 6 spot, sitting at 190.77. So Solana also down quite a bit over the last 48 hours. Let's jump over to X for some news. First, coming from Chad Stein Grabber, he says Congress will make DLT, which is distributed ledger technology, critical financial infrastructure in the U.S. RLUSD, the Ripple stablecoin, will soon be under the U.S. law as legal digital cash. Here he is retweeting Subjective Views, who posted two Congress members, Congressman Gabe Amo and Young Kim, have introduced a bipartisan resolution highlighting blockchain's power to strengthen democracy, human rights, and transparency worldwide, urging U.S. leadership in responsible information. And they're introducing a bill around digital ledger technology. So hopefully we will see that get passed in the near future, when the government comes back to work, that is, in the first quarter of next year. Here, coming in from Linda P. Jones. If you're not following Linda, I would highly suggest you do. She is great. She says, an excerpt from my weekly newsletter today: digital assets should outperform tech stocks like the Magnificent Seven, which is currently Apple, Alphabet, Google, Tesla, Meta, Amazon, and Nvidia, by possibly as much as 10x, in my opinion. Why? There are 7 reasons I can think of, per Linda Jones. Let's take a look at what these are. First, she says, we are early in a new technology cycle, just like the internet digitized communications. Digital assets are digitizing money and tokenizing all assets to move on a blockchain. Number 2, digital assets are a new and different asset class and are the best performing asset class in history. Number 3, only 5% of people worldwide are invested in the technology. We are very early investors. Number 4, we are able to invest ahead of institutions because they must wait for the laws to be enacted before they can invest. We expect crypto and stablecoin laws to be passed in the first quarter of 2025. Number 5, the president-elect said he wants to make capital gains on crypto assets of U.S. companies tax-free. This could shift a lot of money towards U.S. digital assets. That one is huge, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that Trump is saying he wants to make capital gains on crypto assets tax-free, huge to get people moving into this asset class. Number 6, the new administration has appointed a crypto and AI czar, David Sachs, as a former angel investor in tech firms, as well as having served as the COO of PayPal. Sachs is very pro-crypto. And number 7, the Congress is the first ever pro-crypto Congress. She says, I see 2025 as the year digital assets will explode higher in value if you know which ones will benefit. Sign up for my newsletter at lindapjones.com. Again, I highly suggest you give Linda a follow. She does great work. Moving on Chad Steingraber, excuse me, back in here and says it's been a good ride. Time to switch gears. RLUSD. He's retweeting here. Blockchain Daily, who said just in, EU exchanges must delist USDT Tether by December 30th under MiCA non-compliance. That is a ton of money that's in Tether that is going to flow to other stable coins. One of them, Chad believes, is going to be the RLUSD. I tend to believe the same because they are have all the backing and all the approvals from the NYDFS. Armando Pantoja here posts new US admin could boost XRP, XLM, HBAR, Quant, and Algorand. Trump cutting crypto taxes. Here's a discussion he's having. Excuse me, let me get back to that. I forget the gentleman's name he's talking to, and I don't think they have it here, but nonetheless, this is a good short clip.
No one is talking about this. The announcement of Trump saying no capital gains taxes on the U.S.-based cryptocurrency.
I like XRP a lot because I think once the new administration comes in, XRP is going to benefit, and I think it's going to go up a lot over the next year.
I also really like the other coins because I think XRP is going to be the leader, but I also don't want people to sleep on XLM, HBAR, Quant, Algorand. All of these are US based, and I think they will get drug along in this migration. So I'm super excited about the whole sector.
I'm almost certain that Trump is going to either remove capital gains on cryptocurrency or either severely reduce them. Bitcoin is going to cross over 250. I think Ethereum is going to cross over 10,000.
No one is talking about this. The announcement of.
So again, they're just talking about Trump saying crypto is going to be tax-free for American companies. That is great news for those coins that we talked about, XRP, XLM, and so on. Some of the other ones that it would hurt, potentially, if this goes through, is Ethereum, obviously, and Bitcoin is a little bit of an unknown because we're not sure where Bitcoin started. Will that need to be revealed, potentially? We will find out if this goes through. Stay tuned. Here coming in from Digital Asset Investor, he says, looks like Mark Yusko has some explaining to do. I've watched him go on countless shows where XRP was brought up, and he always played it like he just didn't understand it. Here his true feelings come out, which I knew all along, but gave him the benefit of the doubt. The Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, VC pump gang is real, and there is something much more to their hatred of Ripple and XRP. So let's take a listen to Mr. Mark Yusko in this clip.
What Trump is doing through this entity that he owns, he, and it's really his son, but because I don't think Donald really understands this stuff, is buying a bunch of crypto, Bitcoin and Hedera and XRP.
A bunch of things that might be approved for ETFs next year.
Shocking how that works.
Right.
And they're talking about exempting American coins. What the fuck does that mean?
From capital gains.
From capital gains. So here's the thing. As much as I hate, and I do hate XRP and Cardano because there's no there. There's no developers. There's no nothing. And look, Brad Garlinghouse he's smarter than me. He's richer than me because he built a big old scam that's working. And no one likes when I say that, but there's no there. And Circle, which actually has a real stablecoin, $42 billion of value, real, backed up by dollars, which is why a strategic Bitcoin reserve would be good for the dollar, not bad, but real has about a $5 billion market cap. XRP, fully diluted, which has like 50 million in their stablecoin, has $170 billion of value. It's just, anyway, because this is likely to happen. So I think Trump.
I think Mark Yusko realized what he said there and kind of lost his way. he lost his train of thought there at the end. Let me know in the comments if you feel the same. But I'm like, why? I don't understand if you're a Bitcoin maxi. Okay, if you believe more in Bitcoin, great, believe in Bitcoin. But why do you have to shit on other coins? I don't get it. They can both exist together. Bitcoin can be a store of value. XRP can be used for payments. Brad Garlinghouse seems to be a very professional, buttoned-up CEO to me. He's run other huge companies and now has come to XRP, has gone through a lawsuit where Ripple was charged. He was charged personally. Chris Larson was charged. Why would he continue to stick with this if it was just one big scam? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why Mark feels this way. Believe in Bitcoin. Talk about Bitcoin all you want. Just don't talk about XRP if you don't like it, if you don't believe in it. But why shit on it? It makes no sense to me. Anyway, my rant is over there in regards to Mark Yusko, but again, I just don't understand it. So moving on from Mark to Mr. Mann and to Mr. Brad Garlinghouse, the aforementioned Mr. Garlinghouse. He says Brad Garlinghouse stated that Ripple will utilize their own products, RLUSD, and hints again at JPY and RLEUR. RippleNet ecosystem is being built right in front of our eyes. The conversation for Ripple is shifting back to payments. Let's take a listen.
That are you going to be using that in your own products? How will it compare with XRP?
We absolutely will be using our own products. A little bit of history on this. Ripple has for years used stablecoins, US dollar stablecoins in certain corridors, depending upon which currency pairs we're dealing with, customer we're enabling, and frankly, sometimes it has been more efficient. And so we've used Tether in certain circumstances. We've used USDC. In fact, at one point, we were responsible for minting 20% of all USDC. And we kind of realized that there's an opportunity in the market as it continues to grow to, particularly for our customer set around, institutions. We felt like it was an opportunity for us to jump in. Look, I think as you look at the road ahead around stablecoins, I think the market's going to continue to grow a lot. I think when we decided to launch a stablecoin, it was probably about $120 billion market. Today, I think it's just shy of $200 billion. Some smart analysts forecast it's going to be a couple trillion in 5 more years. So I think the market is going to continue to grow for sure. Right now, the US dollar is by far the most important stable coin, but I think you will see some activity in euro, maybe in yen. We shall see how far down that goes. But look, our goal is to make sure that the XRP ledger is the most efficient, the most trusted, the most utility, and having a stable coin on the XRPL that is robust, efficient, reputable. Ripple has worked with institutions for years now, and I think we have a very trusted brand. And look, we also have a very large balance sheet that we think, if needed, could be helpful in making the RLUSD or Ripple USD successful.
Just on the
So good stuff there from that conversation with Brad Garlinghouse, and thanks to Mr. Mann for posting that. Good stuff. Appreciate you guys jumping on. Drop me some comments in the comment section of what you think of Mark Yusko and his commentary around Brad Garlinghouse. And hit that like and subscribe button. We will see you on the flip side.